Welcome to SPC, the Simplified Point Control System. Our aim is to make building model railways easier for all modellers of whatever level. Here we have a demonstration board which will allow me to show you the versatility of the SPC system. It has all the elements of both a control panel and a layout. Here we've got the smoothing unit as supplied in our control panel kits. Here the switches as they would be fitted to the control panel. Whilst on the layout we've got some points. This is a hand-built O gauge point, this a proprietary double O point, and here we've got proprietary N gauge points arranged as a crossover. This is a battery box for the LEDs we've got built into the system. On the O gauge point, the LEDs are indicating the polarity of the live frog, and when I change it, as you see, it changes polarity. On the double O point, we're indicating which route the point is set to, and that's determined by which rail the train will follow, either the green rail and set this way, or the red rail and set this. On the crossover, the LED is indicating the fact that the crossover is selected or not. Notice that on the crossover, 2 points are throwing simultaneously with one switch. SPC is so reliable we can operate multiple switches. In fact, we can operate all these switches at the same time, and all the point motors fire at the same time. You wouldn't normally fire that many switches, but the system recharges very quickly, which enables you to make good your mistakes, certainly a lot quicker than you could using a capacitor discharge system. Here you see the point motor switching units as produced by SPC. Here we have SEEP point motors fitted to the SPC unit with and without an accessory switch. Here is a Hornby, and here the very similar Pico point motor, also fitted to our control board. This is our retrofit unit, which is used either to modify an existing layout to work under the SPC system, or to operate other types of twin coil point motor, such as the side mounted or surface mounted motors made by both Pico and Hornby. This is SPC's TI1 test and installation tool. To show you how it works, I've got one of our remote mounted units fitted to a Pico surface mount point motor. To use the unit, we take the test lead and install the 2 wires into the red and black connectors of the switching unit, and then plug that into the top of the tool. We then plug the power supply into the tool. Straight away an LED comes on. This LED indicates that the A coil is energised. Switching the switch the other way changes the LED and also changes the point motor, as you can see as I switch the switch. The TI1 tool is in fact a complete SPC control panel, but with only one switch, and it works in exactly the same way. When you build your panel will be just like that, but bigger and with more switches, and it will be capable of switching multiple switches very quickly one after the other, like that. Here we have a Hornby point motor switching unit connected up to the TI1 test and installation tool. As you can clearly see, there are only 2 wires going to this point motor, and yet a click you can hear and the fact that you can see it jumping clearly indicates that it is operating off 2 wires. This black wire would be daisy chained to the next point motor, so you'd only need 1 black wire for the entire system. At SPC we designate this as the A coil, and whenever we switch to the A side, the point motor deflects to the A coil. We'd normally fit this to the layout so that the A coil was the straight ahead position for the point and the B coil for the diverging. As you can see, the circuit board forms a base for mounting the point motor, and when you fit it you may well find that you fitted it with the B coil operating the straight ahead. All that requires to rectify is to simply turn the point motor round. The 2 holes are mirror image of each other and the point motor will drop straight back on the other way. Thank you for listening, and if you'd like to know more or to see the other products in our range, please visit our website at www.spc-cob.co.uk.